No spoilers, Crimes of Grindelwald is a crime in itself. When the first Fantastic Beasts movie came out, I was like, okay, yeah, that's a neat little standalone spin-off movie. But then, when they were like, okay, now time to make 50 more movies, it was all like, okay, now is that necessarily necessary? So they've already made a sequel, and yeah, I'm gonna watch and review it anyways. Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald is a sequel in the fashion of it expands on what the first film created, but then focuses much more on setting up the third film rather than focusing on itself as much as the first one did. So, yeah, that's bad. Now that they've decided to carry through with the franchise, they've decided to make a feature-length advertisement for it. So what's it about? Tough Q. Essentially, many different plots are kind of mangled into one, and the most basic way of putting it is people want to find Credence, and Grindelwald wants to start a revolution to put wizards in power over the Muggles. But really the story plays out as a very large cast of characters, all at different locations trying to find each other and different objects and getting sidetracked and other stuff and yada yada. It's rather sloppy looking at the movie as a whole. It's pretty easy to fall behind or miss something small yet vital or generally just get lost among the story. However, being the high intellectual I am, I managed to follow everything the movie had going for it. So with that, how was it? It's just pointless. Like, what the heck? There's supposed to be multiple big reveals teased throughout the movie, one of particular significance, but for the most part, it doesn't go anywhere. You find something else that's news, and you're just like, okay, I understand that, but so what? See, when you make a complex story with bits and pieces revealed all over the movie, the connections the audience makes should be meaningful ones that have some connection to a greater relevance, not merely just giving the audience the ability to just barely follow along the loose ends the movie has. So those are perhaps the biggest complaints. Other than this, some characters have some interesting character arcs. The writing on how it's portrayed is perhaps a bit weak, but satisfying enough. Johnny Depp as Grindelwald was a neat choice. He was an intimidating villain where when he does something really evil, you're like, whoa, that was evil. Eddie Redmayne was pretty much the exact same performance as the first film, which points for consistency, I suppose. Ezra Miller was kind of really bad. Yeah, the DCEU Flash is that kid Credence, by the way, in case you didn't know, and he happened to be my least favorite character, when yet they're trying to set him up as a vital character for the entire franchise. Yikes. The magic still lives with this film, though. The film has got some neat visuals, as you could count on. So essentially, you've got to be willing to really invest yourself into this movie to make good of it. Perhaps I found it kind of engaging to just try and follow along with everything that was going on, but the dissatisfaction at the end is then rather disappointing. I mean, hey, the movie does have a simple theme that was kind of unrelated to at least half the plot. Whatever. The movie is just okay, alright? It's not super unlikable or anything, or really bad, so, hey, that's good. Alright, I'd say it's worth watching for any big fan of Harry Potter / Fantastic Beasts series. If you're into it, it can certainly make for one good watch. Alright, so that all being said, thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for lots more videos coming real soon. Sorry, I was pretty late on this one. I realized this is, the third weekend already? So yeah, I watched it on the second weekend, and I'm a pretty busy brick, what can I say? You know? So, thanks for sticking with me, though. Alright, bye.